Is your health a process or is it an event? And we've really been kind of raised in the model that it's an event when in actuality it's a process. My daughter Jaden has been doing ballet now for, I think she started when she's 3. She's 14 now, so about 11 years. And I can remember when she first started ballet, of course, they're learning the very basics. And so they would train for months and then they would have a recital, which they call défilé, and you go watch, and you're like, what are they doing? They don't seem like they have a clue. They're just kind of standing up there. They seem like they're kind of lost. And then you do the next recital, and they seem like a little more, but they still kind of seem like they're lost. And then pretty soon they could kind of follow the dance moves a little bit, and they seem like they're a little more in sync. And then they kept improving, and now she's at the point where she's not only in amazing physical shape, she is so strong, but she can do these just amazing spins and moves and get up on her toe, and she's really an accomplished ballerina. And that was a process, not an event. And if you'd have watched her at her very beginning level, you'd say, well, why are we wasting your time here? Why don't we just skip to the next level? Why don't we just go up to 2 or 3 classes up? And the reality is you cannot do that. It's a process. There's certain fundamentals that you need to learn mentally, but also physically. And it's the same thing with our health. It's a process, not an event. We can't just skip to the next part. And so often I have people come in, and I was the same when I first started. I was very frustrated when I wasn't making progress as fast as I had hoped. And a lot of times people come in, they've got 5, 10, 15, 20 years of damage on their spine and nervous system. That's affecting all the organs in our body. So remember, it's a process, an event, and you can't skip. Each one builds on the last time. Every time you get adjusted, that builds on the next adjustment. Every time you do a rehab session, that builds on the next one. It helps offset the stress of life, because the other part of that event is after you get adjusted, you still go out and live your life, right? You drive in your car, you sit at a computer, you have emotional stress, you have toxins that enter your body because we're all exposed to those things. So the process is also going to include these setbacks. So if my daughter's going through this process, of course she would have things where she's doing really well and then things where she would really struggle and maybe some small injuries along the way. Those are setbacks. Those are going to be part of the journey. So remember that when it comes to your health, it's a process, not an event. And it's an ongoing process, kind of like brushing your teeth. Right? Once you get your teeth clean, what do? Well, the next day you get up and brush them again, because you know it's a process, not an event. So remember, when it comes to your health, any area of your health, but especially the chiropractic is true as well, it's a process, not an event.